मागच्या व्हिडिओमध्ये आपण ह्यूमन रेस्पिरेटरी सिस्टीम पूर्ण शिकवून घेतली. त्याचा तुम्ही होमवर्क केलाच असेल. टेक्स्टबुकमधल्या ज्या काही क्वेश्चनरीज आहेत त्या पूर्ण सोडवून टाका. काही डाऊट्स असतील तर मला कॉल करा. आता आपण पुढच्या युनिटकडे जाणार आहोत आणि ते पुढचं युनिट आहे 8.3 Mechanism of respiration. This unit includes 4 major points: breathing, external respiration, internal respiration, and cellular respiration. So, we'll complete these points one by one. So first of all, breathing. Now you are familiar that breathing is one of the physical process which involves many of the organs together which assist the respiratory system. During breathing, inspiration and expiration occur due to involvement of diaphragm, intercostal muscles, ribs, sternum, and overall thoracic cavity, and during which the air rush inside and air rush outside of the thoracic cavity or through the lungs. Now, concerned with our exam, this breathing can be studied or can be written in a question paper or answer paper in such a way that by comparative nature. How? These are the points of difference, and these are 2 points: inspiration and expiration. What happens during inspiration and what happens during expiration? Both these are exactly opposite processes, and they bring about the gaseous exchange. Actually, air flows in and air flows out due to this process of breathing. So we'll start. The breathing process is including inspiration and expiration. Inspiration is active whereas expiration is passive. Now why such? What is meant by active process and what is meant by passive process? The active process needs energy, lot of energy. That's why it is called as active process, during which all these events occur and it needs energy. That's why it is called as active process. Whereas expiration is passive process because during which all these events occur and it does not require lot of energy, and that's why it is known as passive process. What happens actually during breathing? See, the diaphragm. Now you are well known what is diaphragm. Diaphragm is a muscular flat membrane present in between thoracic and abdominal cavity, or in another word, it separates the thoracic cavity from abdominal cavity. The muscles of this diaphragm during inspiration contracts and becomes flat, and hence due to its contraction total overall diaphragm goes downward. So you can see in this figure. The diaphragm flattens and the movement of diaphragm is towards downward. Okay? What happens to the intercostal muscles? Intercostal muscles means the muscles which are present in between two ribs, successive two ribs. Now you are familiar, the human body possesses thoracic cage having 12 pairs of ribs, total 24. In between these ribs, the ribs are present laterally, and in between these ribs, these muscles are present known as intercostal muscles. These intercostal muscles during inspiration contract, and due to which the ribs moves outward. Clear? And sternum, it is a chest bone present in thoracic cage. It is one of the component bone present in thoracic cage. This sternum moves upward, right? So due to all these 3-4 events, that means diaphragm becomes flat and goes downward. Intercostal muscle contracts, ribs moves upward, and ribs moves outward, and sternum moves upward. Ultimately, the thoracic volume increases. Thoracic volume increases, and pressure on the lungs and thorax ultimately decreases, because all these things, they are very close to lungs, they go apart, away from lungs. So ultimately, the pressure on lungs and in thoracic cavity decreases. Due to which, what happens? As air pressure inside the lung decreases and the atmospheric air present outside, this air has greater pressure, and now you are well known, always air moves from higher pressure to lower pressure. So air flows now inside the lungs, right? So now lungs will full of air, and that is the total inspiration. We'll go back again. Inspiration is active process because it needs energy, during which diaphragm becomes flat and goes downward. Intercostal muscles contract, due to which ribs moves outward and sternum moves upward. Thoracic volume decreases, and due to which thoracic volume increases, and due to which the pressure on lungs and thorax decreases, and atmospheric air now rush inside the lungs to equalize the pressure. Right? Now during expiration, what happens, see in the second diagram, it is passive process. This passive process during which diaphragm becomes dome shaped. Original, it goes in its original shape, it relaxes and it goes into its original shape and goes upward in position. You can see here, the diaphragm goes in upward direction. So, due to movement of this diaphragm in upward direction, the intercostal muscles also relax. Ribs moves inward because of relaxation of intercostal muscles. Sternum again goes up to its original position, that moves downward. Then thoracic volume now decreases because all these things, that means ribs, sternum and diaphragm, they are closely applied to lungs. So ultimately, thoracic volume decrease and now pressure on the lung increase. And as the pressure on the air present inside the lung increases and the atmospheric air is now decreases, the air moves from higher pressure to lower pressure. That means it rush outside the lungs, right? And in that way, the expiration occurs. So in simple word, you can see in this figure also, it is a passive process during which diaphragm becomes dome-shaped, goes upward, intercostal muscles relax, ribs goes inward, and sternum moves downward, thoracic volume decrease, pressure on lung increase, and air now rush outside the lungs. So simple that inspiration and expiration, these are both contradictory or opposite processes, and both of them, they bring about breathing. Now, one inspiration and one expiration contribute one breath. One breath. So, especially at resting condition, when our body is at rest, we respire 16 to 24 times. But when you, that means the total cycles are there, 24 cycles occurs during per minute during relaxed condition or when you are sitting, not doing some work, etc. But during heavy exercise, the rate of breathing increases, right? Accordingly. So here we complete the first point of mechanism of respiration known as breathing, under which we have studied comparatively inspiration and expiration. So overall, there are total 8 points are summarized.